Ow.
Ew.
And no, we did not coordinate both wearing purple today.
We
In
really
case
didn't.
anybody was wondering. Oh, goodness. Well, hello, Europe, Australia, and the world, and welcome to The CUP, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we give you the real and the tea on ESC from top to bottom, honey. I forgot to do that in our video that we recorded the other day.
It's
I
fine.
feel like that. It's whatever. It is what it is. Y'all know where you're at, and you're here at the CUP. And if you don't know, prepare to be educated. No, I'm kidding. I'm looking at my face, say something gay. Gay. I'm drinking water because hydration is important, but I am also drinking out of my beautiful little purpose mug right here. I am drinking some Asian pear green tea.
Oh.
It's so good. Oh, it's so
That
good.
sounds really good.
It is absolutely incredible. But of course, if I was drinking it out of a smaller mug, of course, obviously, hello, it would be a cup mug. And you could go get yours, such as not necessarily the ones that Aneesa and I are using, because these are ours. Don't take them. But you could go get your own cup mug and all of our merch at lonagcreations.etsy.com. Link in the description below. And we do ship domestically in the US and internationally, so there are no excuses. Today, looking at you, Croatia. And in the words of a former Croatian Eurovision entry, a robbed entry, I might add. Tick tock, watch the days go. I'm losing track of time. Lost in your place. Don't know what's complicated now. We was on. Baby, oh no, oh no, oh no. The first real robbery that I ever experienced watching Eurovision. Because
honestly, me too.
As much as I love my dear old girl Les over in Ireland in 2021, this was the robbery of that year.
5 points. 5 points, right?
I'm still frustrated to this day, but
it was qualifying. It qualified in terms of jury and televote, but somehow still didn't qualify.
I don't know.
And I am a certified Bernarda stan. Please come back, Bernarda. If you see this, I love you very much. I'm Aneesa Logan, also known as CMDMV, also known as Sam Verde. I love K-pop. I love Eurovision. And also my lovely cup mug. I have some water because hydration is always of the essence. Also, because I've been getting sick because we have snow. We really have snow. It took a long time for snow to come.
Yeah. We got snow the other day, but it didn't stick. But
right.
There was snow falling out of the sky in the desert. So that did happen.
Same with us, but like today, it's like really there,
Yep. And speaking of really there...
Oh, also, would you run away? Would you run away with me? In this real life, there is no way. In this real life, I have to stay. Okay, anyways.
Good. Would you run away? Underrated Eurovision entry.
It actually is very underrated.
If you ask me, that song has grown on me exponentially since that contest. Shout out to Mia Vincent.
Yes.
But we are back. We are talking about Croatia today. We're talking about Dora 2024. And, usually, I'm going to be honest with you, Aneesa, usually I am more excited to talk about Dora. This year's not great. And I'm nervous again.
Yeah, I feel like ever since diving into Dora from 2022, especially basing it off of TikTok, I was like, okay, 2022 was strong. I really enjoyed 2022. And then we kind of went downhill with 2023. I think it's gotten even worse. So.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned. We'll talk about my concerns specifically because We might have the first back-to-back returning artist since Lena. And I'm worried about that.
Yeah, I am worried.
But, we are going to talk about it. We have 24 songs to talk about today. And I'm going to be honest, most of my comments are going to be very brief. I'm just going to tell y'all right now, I don't have much to say on most of these songs. Like,
I'm
sorry.
I'm probably gonna end up like repeating myself a lot.
It's just this selection.
It's pretty lackluster.
It's pretty mid. Like
I don't know if I would say mid.
I would say mid. I was not really. There are a couple of shining moments, and there are a couple of bright stars that are not going to get the recognition they deserve.
Yes,
because I just know how this selection goes. But we will see what happens. But yeah, I was fundamentally disappointed running through.
I was also disappointed.
But nevertheless, we're here talking about it. Before we talk about it all, make sure to subscribe if you've not already, because we're here almost all Eurovision season, giving you almost all things Eurovision Song Contest. And we have 2 other channels where we give you almost all things drag and almost all things reality TV. So make sure to check those out as well, because we put a lot of work into these channels to give you content, because we love doing this for you.
Yes, we do.
Hello. So, first up, we're going in alphabetical order because we do not have the semifinal allocations yet. So first up in our order today is Alan Judas with a Tamburica Lullaby.
I've heard it before.
You could say that about half of these songs.
Yeah.
I will say, though, I'm not mad at it.
You probably like it more than I do.
I'm not fundamentally upset at this song existing. I'll say that.
Sure.
Like, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Is like, I'm not fundamentally upset that this song is here. I like that it's this like EDM beat. The lullaby doesn't really make sense with it for me, but like I definitely didn't hate it.
It was okay. Like, okay, he's got a nice, like, there's half the things I like about it, half the things I don't, kind of thing. It's very 50-50. So he's got a nice voice. I enjoy the guitar instrumental. However, he's, especially in the beginning, because he's doing some of these like runs, it sounds like he's like eating his words a bit. I also was not a fan of the EDM instrumental. I enjoy the I appreciate the approach. I just don't feel like that was the right instrumental.
I would agree with you. And yet, even still, for this selection, I'm still all not that mad at it.
Sure.
Like, comparing it to everything else we have going on, like, it's not the worst.
It's not the worst.
For me, it's definitely not the worst. But, we move.
We do move.
To next alphabetically, we gotta talk about Baby Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Next up, Baby Lasagna. The song is Rim Tim Tuggy Dim. Oh, let's maybe listen. If I can get my audio straight, that would be good.
I'm not mad at this.
I love this. I love this.
Usually this is something I don't gravitate towards. But it has that like je ne sais quoi that keeps pulling me in.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know what it is I like about this.
I think I don't know what it is either, but there's something just intriguing about this.
Yes.
And I'm like, what is it's this rock vibe with like a little bit of an electronic beat. It's like a joke entry, but in the most palatable way possible.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm gonna go on record here saying that I'm not the hugest fan always of joke entries. Like, they're not always my favorite. But this works for me somehow.
This also works for me somehow. Also, I would like to highlight the line. I'm going away and I sold my cow.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That just spoke to me for some reason.
That speaks to me on such a like an intellectual level. Like, I just really feel very inspired by that line. But yeah, I'm a fan of Baby Lasagna. I ain't gonna be mad at Baby Lasagna.
I'm not mad at baby lasagna. No, I
I
would.
love it.
I think
I don't remember who interviewed him, but someone interviewed him and was like, "Why is your name Baby Lasagna?" He was like, "I just want to go for the stupidest name possible." And I was like, "You know what? Work, bitch."
I can't wait for the staging. I would love to see this
Oh,
live.
yeah, I'm excited. I think this is gonna be good. Next up, Barbara Munoz.
She's back.
She is indeed back. The song is Nepobjediva or Undefeatable.
Now, I love myself some Barbara Munoz.
Uh-huh.
And because I was a fan of Putam Snova last year.
Yeah.
Um, I do feel like this was a step down, unfortunately.
Just a single step down?
Oh no. No. Maybe a whole staircase down?
At least one staircase.
At least one staircase down.
This ain't it for me, mama.
Because her voice is so distinct
Yes.
that it works with only like very few genres. Which is why I enjoyed Putam Snova more than I enjoyed this. But for some reason, actually no. No, never mind, I take that back.
Mm.
It feels unfinished. Like
Yep.
there's some elements I need to be in this.
A chorus, a melody, lyrics that make sense.
Yeah.
Those are all things I would like in this song.
Yeah.
That it currently does not have. It's not for me. It's not for no. No, thank you. That's all.
Eh,
That's all I had. So
it's
okay. Next up, Boris Stock. Can we talk?
It sounds like a Melfest reject.
Can we not talk about this song?
He's cute.
You know, sometimes that gets you places.
It does.
Not right now.
The background singers could participate next year. I would love to hear the background singers participate next year.
Party. Yeah, I don't know. For me, like the tone is interesting, and somehow he's hitting all of these notes, but yet still his voice sounds monotone.
Like he's got that typical like middle-aged voice.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
His vibrato I think is what it's like he'll start the note on pitch, but once his vibrato comes in, he goes flat
He
immediately.
loses it.
Yeah.
Like the whole song just felt flat. Like I feel like this is a song that could probably be sung by someone that can hit the notes and it'll be good. But it's not.
What was that falsetto at the end?
I don't know.
This whole high falsetto moment was not it.
I don't. Can we talk about never talking about the song again?
Let's skip it.
Great. He's back again, folks.
He's back again.
Joe. He is back for his third Dora, I believe.
It is his third Dora.
His second since winning in 2020.
Yep.
Trying to get back to Eurovision. I mean, I am not fundamentally upset at him not getting the 2021 spot because Albina did. But Damir is back. Volgina Geno. I'm butchering
Geno.
that one. Or Beloved Woman.
This is one of the better ones for me.
This is one of the better ones for me, and yet this is my least favorite Damir Kedjo entry of the three.
To me, I think this is my like between 2020 and this and then Angels and Demons is my favorite.
Angels and Demons is absolutely my favorite, and I wish he had gone last year with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this is bad.
It's not. It really isn't.
It's not bad. I think there's the right amount of drama. This is a genre that Damir Kedjo does so well.
Yeah.
He knows what his musical style is, and he does that very, very well. The backing effects I thought were interesting. This is obviously going to be great live. But I don't know. Like I don't think this is competitive, unfortunately.
That could be something. Yeah. I appreciate the song for what it is though, because this is a very hard song to sing.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to acknowledge that I did enjoy the key change actually. I preferred it in the second key actually.
Yeah, the key change was good. I didn't mind the key change. I'm worried for Damir.
I am also worried.
I'm less worried given the fact that that most of this lineup is not the best in the world.
Yes.
But, we'll see how he does. Good luck, Damir.
Best of luck, Damir.
Let's move next to Erna. The song is How Do You Love Me?
I like this.
I'm glad one of us does.
Like, keyword. I don't love it. Okay, it's mainly her voice. Like, I really like her voice.
Okay.
Like, she has a good voice.
I'm glad one of us does.
Sure. The song for me feels a bit lackluster though.
It's kind of the same feeling that I felt with Barbara in that the song feels unfinished.
Yeah. It's missing a lot of oomph in this.
She's taking different tempos all over the song. I will say her tone is very interesting. I will definitely give her that because I think her tone is very interesting. And I think on other songs, perhaps in a language that she grew up speaking, maybe her vocal will sound better. Like
I
if the
agree.
song was in Croatian, I think the song would probably sound better.
Absolutely.
Because I think when it comes to a lot of these European artists that sing for Eurovision in English, there are moments where sometimes it doesn't come off nearly like the translation doesn't work, or the way that like her mouth has to move in order to sing lyrics in English
Yeah.
is like a foreign concept. And I think that might be a little bit of what she's dealing with here. I don't know her proficiency in English. I know nothing about this woman other than this song.
Yeah.
But for me, like it just felt a little awkward, and it felt like most of the song she was wailing. And so
Yeah.
it took away from the overall like effect of it. But
Yeah, I definitely agree with a lot of what you said. Um I do really enjoy that second half though when she goes into those higher belts cuz she sounds great up there.
she clearly has a great voice. Just with this song, it's not my
This song does not do her justice at all.
no. Let's move next to ET. The song is Pamiętam Dosta, or Enough Said.
This is very dated.
It's so dated, and yet, did you look at the lyrics in depth?
It's been a while.
The
I didn't.
lyrics are so fucking depressing. I'm like, God, like it's. I don't even remember. Hold on, I need to pull it up because I have it up. It's like, the bridge is "Give me the pills, bye world, unplug the life support." Da, 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 da. Like, what the fuck? What is
No,
happening?
no. Oh, is that what that dial tone could have been? Could that have been like the life
I
support
think
machine or
so.
something?
I think so.
I was like,
Yeah,
what is this dial tone doing in the song?
I will say the beat is fine. Not, it's fine. It's not fun. It's fine.
You really mixed fun and fine.
Fine. Fun. It's not necessarily for me. I don't love the breakdown after the chorus. I don't think the key change is needed. I wouldn't turn this song off, but I'm definitely not going to be like pining to listen to this song again.
Yeah. Like it feels very, very dated. That's just my biggest comment.
It's very early 2000s Eurovision, and I need it to be 2024 Eurovision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're doing better than we are because you're there and we're on the internet. So good for you.
Yeah.
So. Next up, Eugen with Tishine, or Silence.
Silence. I like this.
I'm gonna say it right now. If a male ballad wins this year, it's this. This is incredible.
This is great.
I love this song. It takes a lot. I'm gonna be honest. It takes a lot for me to be very, very impressed with a male ballad. And I think the way that it starts and ends with that a cappella effect, I think is so lovely. The instrumental, it like builds in a beautiful way. His tone is gorgeous. Like just the whole build of the song, like you get the drama, you get the meaning of the song without knowing necessarily what the lyrics are. I love that it's called Silence and it starts and ends with like the silence of the background. Oh,
That's actually very clever.
oh, it's so good.
that probably contradicts the one comment I put in here. Um, that probably was an intentional thing, but I felt I put that it feels like the entire song builds up. Like
Yeah.
this entire song builds up, and then we go back down.
But I love that.
Right.
But I love that though. I think this is going to do so good live. Like
Oh,
I'm
I have no
so
doubt. This is
excited
doing
to
well
see this
live.
live. I'm so excited to see this live.
Yeah, he has a great upper and lower range. I love the incorporation of the flute. I feel like there's a lot more he could do with that voice, though.
I think
'Cause-
live we're going to see a little bit of
yeah, because in this recording, he it seems that he's like at that age where he's kind of afraid to like push himself to see,
yeah.
and it's like, oh, that's the highest note I can hit. We're gonna keep like
Yeah.
hitting that as like the money note, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, I really enjoy this. I think it's good.
It's a great song.
I hope he gets the flowers he deserves. I just don't know.
Yeah.
But let's move to James Knight with Nebo Plache, or The Sky is Crying. In another example of upbeat song with depressing lyrics.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of a lot of these songs in this selection.
I didn't write much about this.
I didn't write much about it either. I think the music itself is good.
It's fine.
His tone is interesting. This
Yeah.
gives me like, okay, go with me on an adventure here. This gives
Okay.
me if Sama Mrs. Spava was the dark angel, this is like the light angel, but they're
Sure.
both still depressed.
No, I feel like you need to do that in a Ross Matthews voice.
You know that thing where no, I can't do it.
That's
You know that thing where light angel, dark angel, but you're still depressed. That's what I got from
That's
you.
what I got.
God. I don't like that man, but I do an impression of him very well. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't write a whole lot about this either.
It's to me, it's a song that is part of the selection.
It's not bad.
It doesn't stand out to me though.
I might
I
even
feel like
venture to say this is top half of the selection.
Sure.
And still, it's not memorable for me.
I don't find this memorable.
Watch this win. Could you fucking imagine? No shade to James Knight. You're probably a lovely human, but
And you're also doing better than we are, so
true that. Let's move to Lana Mandaric with More or Nightmare. Ooh. Yes.
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 Absolutely. Yes.
She wrote this too.
I am obsessed.
This is a great song.
I love this song. I pray that this gets the flowers it deserves.
I also pray this gets the flowers.
Pray. It's so good. The only critique I have is that I wish that the chorus had a bit more substance to it.
Yeah.
other than just morning, morning. Like, I wish there was a little bit more. But I
Yes.
can overlook that because I think the production of this is so good. The lyrics are good. The vibe off the bat is so strong. Like, the syncopation of the verses and the way that she moves through the pocket in that is so good. I love this.
Yeah, this is great. I really hope she can nail those vocals live because those vocals are not easy.
No. No, I'm worried. I hope she can hit it live. But I am worried.
Yes.
But I'm excited, and I'm worried because I'm excited over her.
Yes.
So, we have to wait another month and a half to find we're like, oh goddamn.
I mean, in the meantime, we will be recording a lot more.
In the meantime, we've
of
got
these,
so much other content to do. Anyway, let's move next to Lara Demarin. Lara
Laura
Demarin.
Demarin.
I don't know. Ne vrejuvem ti, or I don't believe you.
I like it.
It's interesting.
It is.
You know, the English rap threw me off.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Like, the English rap threw me off because I thought the vibe was good.
And the rap is not bad. The rap is pretty good, actually.
It's solid. It's just it came kind of out of nowhere.
Twice.
It felt very Ike and Kaya. I'm not gonna lie to you. It felt very Ike and Kaya.
Like a step above Ike and Kaya.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I also feel like the climax could have been a lot more powerful.
Yeah. The lyrics are very powerful too. If you look at the lyrics,
they are,
and she's a co-writer on this.
She is.
Also,
do we know who the rapper is? Because it would be great if they got their flowers too.
Right. That would be great. I don't think we do know who the rapper is, unfortunately. But also, there's a lyric in here. I want to get the full context of it, just because I want to make sure I'm referring to the context right. There's a lyric in English that's like, I don't believe that that's an assault. And I'm like, what?
I don't believe that that's an assault.
Yeah, so the lyric is, I don't believe you when you whisper to me that you love me, and then the backing is, I don't believe that that's an assault.
Oh.
I was like, oh, that's strange.
That is very strange.
I think it's just one of those strange things when you translate into English. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I think it's just one of those
Maybe. It could mean something totally different in Croatian.
It very well could have been something completely different, but, you know.
Because Google Translate is not the best thing to use as a translator.
No, not in the slightest. But we move, and oh dear God, Let 3 is back.
It's a different side of them that we're seeing, I guess.
But they are back.
They're here.
They are present.
They are Baba back.
And it's Baba Roga. That's enough. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. I think this song is a bit more palatable for me than Mamashtu.
Yes.
I am already fearing that they're gonna, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I don't really care. I think they're gonna go ahead and fucking rig the selection again and put Mama 3 or put Let 3 in again.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if Let 3 win again. Just, we're all going to come back to this moment collectively because it's. And I understand. They did well last year.
They did.
They got left side of the table.
They did.
I understand why they're back, and I understand to an extent why the broadcaster would rig it for them again. I just think it's a real shame when you have 23 other artists that haven't had an opportunity, especially someone who did win and then didn't get the opportunity. To have Let 3 come back again and potentially have them win again, when this is not even close to the best song in this selection. It's just going to be really frustrating if this does win again.
Yeah.
But because I'll go on record and be like, I'll go on record and say that like Let 3 was not my favorite last year by any stretch of the imagination. No. I don't think it was bottom of my list, but I think it was like third from the bottom.
It was definitely down there for me as well. I think it's also very different seeing it live and with the atmosphere of it all. Because technically, I got to see this live 3 times. So,
I'm so sorry for you.
Oh, don't be. Actually, I really enjoyed the performances. Okay. I think that's what it is for me. I need to see what the visuals are going to be like for this song because
Well, the music video is all ducks.
I didn't see the music video actually, so
yeah, the music video is all duck.
Interesting.
It's like anthropomorphized duck, which makes me worried.
Ducks, okay.
Ducks singing the song.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something. I wouldn't say go watch it, but like, yeah, I don't know. I'm concerned. I think the song itself is fine, but like, I don't want another year of Let 3. I don't. I really don't.
Fair. Totally fair. I really don't like the set of Let 3 because of the autotune of it all just throws me off.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see how they're going to do this, especially because the EBU just cracked down on their autotune policy again. So I'm like, how the fuck are they going to pull this off live?
Yeah.
But, you know, we'll see.
We'll see.
Let's move to Lou Dedic. The song is Plavi Leptid or Blue Butterfly. So now I want to introduce a new category of songs from this selection that I'm simply just calling lovely.
Sure.
I'm not offended by this song. I don't think this song is good. But I can't say anything inherently negative about it. Like, there's no build. It's not complex. The lyrics are fine. It's just...
She sings well.
Her tone
but also,
is
this isn't a hard song to sing. Musically, theoretically speaking, in terms of music theory and just
yeah,
it's not that hard to sing.
Not at all.
And like you mentioned, there's no climax. It felt very monotoned. I think this is the first song this year I've put the word boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really nothing. It's not my cup of tea.
No,
I think that's what it is.
For me.
It's not for me either.
Not for me. But good for you, gal.
Good for you.
Next up, Marcella with Gasoline.
This is cunty.
Purr, 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 purr. I love this.
I love this.
I love this so much. Oh, it's so good. It's like a little pop punk. The vibe is so good. Her tone is good. The breakdown at the start of the last chorus is so cute. This is a bop and a half. Like,
and
I
then
love this.
Just to add the cherry on top, the outfit in her like promotional shots.
Oh my god.
She has the corset on it, whatever.
Cunterella. Like, mama. Girl, if you don't sing this live well, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
I know.
Marcella.
I'm like, she
Marcella,
better.
girl, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to slay this live performance, please.
Miss Thing, we have high expectations.
Girl, come on now. I'm gonna need some cunty choreo.
Pyrotechnics.
Oh my god, please. Maybe gasoline on the stage. No, I don't want that. Let's not burn down the stadium. Only if Let 3 wins. Then that's fine. No, I'm kidding. I do not support arson. But no, this is so good.
This is really
Oh,
good.
it's so good. Ugh. I love her.
I love this.
Yes. Let's move to Mario Butterfiaccia. I don't know if it's Italian, but I'm just saying it's Italian. Featuring Robert Ferlin with Vodo Piti Trizzan Biti or Drink Water, Be Sober.
I like the instrumentals. The instrumentals, nice.
I'm gonna be so honest with you. I had this song stuck in my head all afternoon yesterday. Volupiti, Trizzanditi. Like, I kind of like it. I really shouldn't. I really should not like this.
I shouldn't like this either.
Oh, but there's something about it that's just...
You know what my favorite part was?
What?
The water droplets at the beginning.
Oh my god, the water droplets are so good.
And in the back, the addition of the background singers was actually really cute. But I don't know. Otherwise, I kind of got bored of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the most groundbreaking song in the world.
It's not.
The instrumental, I felt like, fits with a more, like, dramatic song, but, like, I'm honestly not mad at it.
Right.
And, like, it was stuck in my head all afternoon yesterday. I was just like, like, I don't know what it is, but I was just like, okay. Okay, work, Diva. Like, sure. I don't know. I don't know why I like this.
I don't know either.
I can't tell you, but, you know, we're here nonetheless. So, next up, Misha with the song One Day.
I don't like this.
It's not for me.
It's not for me.
No, I find it. I think the instrumental is fine.
It's
like
fine.
The beat is lovely. The song, the music itself of the song is fine. It repeats the same chorus like 8 times, and there's no substance to this song.
No.
And that's where I have a problem. Like, it's just,
You know what it sounds? It sounds like a very like tone, basically like Promised by Voyager. If you take out all the energy from it, if you suck out all the energy
this
from,
is monotone Voyager.
yeah,
Honestly, sure. I'm with you there. Yeah, not my favorite, unfortunately. Just it. Yeah, no. A
but
lot of
these
people are.
visuals, the
The
visuals, I
visuals
mean,
are good. A lot of people are hyping him up too. Which,
yeah,
I mean, like, if this one, it wouldn't be let 3, so I would be fine with it. But,
right.
like, could you imagine if. Could you imagine if that won?
That would be so surprising if that one, and it wouldn't be bad either.
Oh, I would be so thrilled, honestly. But it's fine. Yeah, this Misha, good for you, but it's not for me.
Not for me either.
Let's move to Natalie Balmix. The song is Diamanti or Diamonds.
You did not see that. You did not see
Maybe
that.
I did. Maybe I did. Oh wow. Oh wow.
It's a song we haven't even talked about yet, too. That makes
I
it
know,
worse.
literally.
We'll talk about it later.
Yes, but for now we're going to talk about Natalie Balmix.
Yes, we will.
I like it.
I liked it too, actually.
I like it. I like the beat. The vocal is solid. If she can hit this live, I think it'll be a real contender.
Yeah.
The vibe is very Balkan, and I love that. Like I love that kind of vibe to it. Yeah, I think this is a strong song.
Yeah, it has a massive amount of potential. I just think that the chorus specifically needs a melody set in stone, because every time she sings the chorus, it's a different melody.
Yeah.
Especially in that first chorus, she goes a bit too all over the place for my liking.
Sure.
It would be nice to like establish that melody first, and then maybe in like the third chorus you go all out.
Sure. I get that. I get that for sure. And I agree with you. So that's all.
That's all.
Next up is Noelle with Baby Baby.
I like this.
This is kind of fun. Yeah,
Oh.
I kind of like it. Yeah. I think it's decent.
The vibe. It's the
Baby.
vibe mainly
It's
that's
the
there for me.
vibe. It's really a vibe. Yeah. I'm like the
Baby,
pacing is a
baby,
little
baby.
slow. It's the word I had for this song is relaxed. Like it's like
Yeah.
it's like jazz if you gave it a pop beat.
Yeah, kind of thing.
But I'm here for it. I'm not mad at the song at all.
I'm not mad at the song, but I also kind of need more from it too, especially in the climax.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it was supposed to have like some kind of impact, but I felt almost none of that when it hit.
There's no punch, but it's still not a bad song.
It's not.
Sure. Yeah. Next up, Pavel with Do Mieska or To the Moon. Now I
Sure.
sta- now I started listening to this song. I wrote down instant Mamma Mia vibes.
Yup. Yup.
I was like, did they sample from Mamma Mia?
I was like, I put major ABBA vibes.
I was like, Fernando? Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
That's
It's
really my biggest note for it. Like,
fine.
I
So,
really have nothing else to written about it except for the fact that it gives major ABBA vibes.
spoiler, the next 4 songs for me, I wrote the same thing. And that it's lovely and fine.
Sure.
Spoiler. Like, and we'll talk about the other songs, but like, lovely and fine. I think their voices sound good together,
Okay.
but
Some harmonies would be nice.
some harmonies would be nice.
The instrumentals I enjoyed.
Well, yeah, obviously, because it reminded us of fucking Mamma Mia.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, it's fine.
It's okay.
Lovely. Sure.
Sure.
Next up, Sacha Lozar, Nie placzem Bognie, or I'm Not Crying Because of Her.
Can you imagine this on the Eurovision stage?
No. No, I can't. Actually.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
This is the excuse me. This is the part of the show where
And maybe the first of several parts of the show for me.
okay, yeah. Sure. This is the first part of the show and only part of the show for me.
Uh-huh.
Because this one stands out to me the most likely in this category. Where I give out my cup award for this year's annual Dora to Saja Lozar for Perfectly Inoffensive.
Work. Yeah. Here's the thing. I want to like this song more than I do. I don't. But like I want to. Because I think there's something there. I think his pacing through the song is very nice.
Yeah.
I don't really love the instrumental, and like the song goes somewhere, but I don't like the place that it goes.
Yeah, he doesn't have the strongest voice.
No.
He's pitchy when he tries to sing quietly.
He's pitchy in the studio version.
That's,
I'm concerned.
yes. The falsetto is not good.
The falsetto is not falsettoing.
It is not falsetting. The background singers could audition next year. I would love to see them compete next year.
Sure. Yeah. Party.
Yeah.
Woo. And moving forward in our mid-fest that we're currently dealing with, Stephanie Zucic, Sretni Dana Datchebog. I just said that in a very, like I was speaking Portuguese.
It felt very Italian.
Datchebog. It was like Portuguese and Italian at the same time, but I'm trying to speak Croatian. It's not working. Anyway, the song is God Will Give Us Happy Days. So this is the second part of the show where I will be giving out a second Perfectly Inoffensive award to this song. Because it's fine.
You know, for some reason, this kept on making me think of when are you moving on from the Maltese selection?
Oh.
And
Okay.
they sound
Yeah.
nothing alike. They sound nothing alike.
Yeah.
However, for some reason, I kind of get that same quality.
Fair.
It gives me the same feeling, even though they sound nothing alike. Um,
Fair.
Pitchy had a couple moments, although solid voice.
Yeah.
Some of her runs were nice.
Mm-hmm.
I love the random ad lib where she ends up belting out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think no, yeah, it's a nice vibe. I just feel like it'll fade in the background.
Yeah.
It's a song. She has a good voice,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
Moving on to the Splitters, Urkad Tisanjam, Since I've Been Dreaming of You.
This sounds like a Coca-Cola ad.
I can't say you're incorrect.
This sounds so much like a Coca-Cola ad.
I can't say you're incorrect. Yeah. I mean, it's
It's
whatever. Like,
there.
it exists.
It exists.
Like,
It's that typical like middle-aged rock band, like you know a high school rock band in the 80s,
yes.
and then with like our dads in it kind of thing, and then
They're
they
still
finally made
together.
no, or they're either still together or they've had a reunion after 30 years and they wanted to do it again kind of thing. You know, that's kind of what it gives me. Like it gives me middle-aged
Yeah.
men, high school friends that reunited and performed a song.
All I wrote down for this was not for me. Lovely, but not for me.
Yeah, the energy is way too low for my liking.
But good for y'all.
Good for y'all.
Yeah. Let's move to Vatra Slatka Suza Gorka Lyubov or Sweet Tears, Bitter Love.
What is going on with the mixing of his voice?
I think that's just his rasp.
That's rasp.
I think so.
It sounds like MGMT doing a country song.
Oh, I had a very specific reference, and I think it actually like informs why I kind of like this song a little bit. This reminded me of Monsters and Men.
Sure.
In that one hit song that they had. I don't remember what the song is called, but
No, I know what song you're talking about.
was it Little Talks? Is that what I'm
Yes.
thinking of? Yeah, Little Talks.
So the truth may vary, the ship will, yeah.
Yeah, it gives me that.
Yeah, it it does. I do get that.
Yeah.
It I like the country vibes. I like the whistling in it. It sounds like a car commercial for me, but we move.
I actually kind of like this a little bit.
It's not.
Like,
I think this is also one of my other picks for like perfectly solid.
I think I would agree with you. I definitely like this a little bit more than you do.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't think this is bad by any means.
it's not, but it could be better.
Yes, I agree with you. But it's
I
got that like of Monsters and Men. Oh god, what's that other group that I'm thinking of? Oh no, it's gonna bother me.
I
Like
want to
in that same vibe. What was it?
no, I was gonna say possibly like X Ambassadors, but I don't think that's it.
No, it's oh my god, Mumford and Sons.
Ah, ooh,
It's giving me of Monsters and Men, Mumford and Sons, like that's the vibe I'm getting.
right.
And I like that vibe, so like this is the song that I'm going to enjoy.
Sure.
So, we are going to move to our last song of the selection and it is Vinco with Lying Eyes.
So in case you are um listening to Spotify, you did not get a bit of a spoiler alert. Um I love this song personally. I really love the song.
Yeah. I really like this song. So I'm with you. I'm definitely with you on this. The rasp when it comes in was so unexpected, and I really
Yes.
liked it. Mixing that with like the falsetto. If he performs this live, this stands a real shot.
Yeah.
And I think
I
this would be
think
so cool to see from Croatia.
oh for sure. I think I prefer this male ballad though. I think this is my favorite
Okay.
ballad personally of the year. Um he has a really nice falsetto.
Yeah.
Like it sits at just the right place for
Yeah.
his kind of voice type, if you will. Um, yeah, he sells what he's singing very well.
Yeah.
It feels very emotional and sentimental. Um,
Wrong country, but
we'll talk about them soon.
there's never a bad time to talk about Monica Liu. But
No, well, there never is. My Aquarian sister.
I love her. But on that note, we've come to the part in our program where we must discuss points.
Right.
Um, should
It
I go
wasn't.
first?
Yeah. So because of our opinions,
Yes.
it wasn't the easiest coming up with.
You know, I struggled a bit for this list. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I do still feel very confident in all of my choices.
Choices.
So, choices.
Perfect.
So with
So
that being said,
I believe we each have one honorable mention.
correct.
So I'll start off with Miss Stephanie with Streni Dana Datchebog.
Okay. My honorable mention is going to be A Temperitza Lullaby,
Lovely.
isn't it?
Um my 1 point is gonna be going to Baby Baby.
Party. My 1 point, based solely off of the fact that this song was stuck in my head for a while. Vodu piti, drizzan viti.
So my 2 points go to Bodo
Yes!
Viti. This song has grown on me a lot over
Oh
over
my
just
god.
one day.
And my 2 points go to Baby Baby.
I love that.
Oh my god. Uh,
Um, my 3 points go to Ne Ryuriamti.
good work, Diva. I think this is where we're both gonna have songs that the other one definitely doesn't have on their list.
Yes.
Because I don't have that. My 3 points are gonna go to Sladka Suza Gorka Lyubov.
Yeah, for sure. That's not on my list.
I think the rest of our list might be the same.
Yes. I could say I'm fairly confident
I'm
on that.
pretty confident in that.
Um, I don't know which order.
Nope.
So with that being said, my 4 points will go to Baby Lasagna with Rim Tim Tagidim.
Oh wow. Okay. All right now. My 4 points, and I wanted to give him more points. I can't. It's gonna be Damir Kedzo.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
My 5 points will be going to Diamante.
And my 5 points are also going to Diamante.
We agree on something. Yay.
Yay.
Um
Purr.
my 6 points will be going to Tishin.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
My 6 points for a very similar reason. And I know we both have the other one on our list because spoiler. My 6 points go to Lying Eyes.
Yes. Uh my 7 points, and I could feel justified to rank this any higher, as much as I love them. We'll be going to Damir Kenso with Voyana Geno.
Yeah. What did you have it for?
At 4
Was it
points?
Baby Lasagna?
Yeah, I had Baby Lasagna for 4 points.
And I had Damir Kedzo. And you have Damir Kedzo with 7 points. And I had Baby Lasagna with 7 points.
I love that.
And then our top 3 are the 2 female bops and our favorite male ballad of the year.
Yeah. So, in case you Spotify listeners did not see, or you probably wouldn't because you're listening on Spotify, but my 8 points go to Lying Eyes by Vingo.
Yes. My 8 points, I'm gonna give it to Gasoline. And I'm gonna be honest,
Wow.
my top 3 is basically a 3-way tie. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
Fair.
When it comes down to everything, that's just where I put it.
Sure.
But
My 10 points are going to be going to More.
okay. My 10 points go to my preferred male ballad of the year, which is Tishime.
I love that for you. I really do. And not surprisingly, my 12 points will be going to Gasoline. I think between Lana and Marcella, I felt like it was a tie. My tiebreaker was which one would I want to see live, or would I have a better time seeing live, kind of thing, you know?
And for me, in breaking that tie in a very similar manner, my 12 points are going to go to Lana Mandaric, only because I really think what they can do with staging with this is going to be so interesting. I'm very excited to see this live. I'm excited to see Marcella. I'm excited to see all of the ones we mentioned. And I love how, I think, with the exception of one song, we have the same list, just in wildly different orders.
Yes.
And I love how we do that.
I love that we do that. Yeah.
But, well, this has been our speed round of Dora 2024. We're gonna have to wait a month and a half to find out who wins.
Yes.
Because they finally announced we have our 2 semifinals happening on February 22nd and 23rd, with the final of Dora happening on February 25th. As part of the last section of the Super Saturdays in February, because at this point, every Saturday is a Super Saturday in February.
Yes.
So, with that, thank you for joining us. Let us know in the comments below, what are your favorite songs in this selection? How are you feeling about Let 3 returning? How are you feeling about Damir Kedzo returning? Who do you want to win, Dora? Do you think Croatia stands a shot qualifying at Eurovision this year? Let us know all your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share while you're here because it does greatly help us out, and we appreciate the support. You can also go subscribe to both of our other channels for almost all things drag and almost all things Eurovision Song Contest. You can also follow our socials at the Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You could go follow both Aneesa and myself down in the description below as well. And if you go a little bit further down, you will get your merch, including but not limited to the Cup mug down there as well. And with all that being said, cheers!
Cheers! Tick tock, watch the days go. I'm losing track of time, lost in your blaze. Oh, no overcomplicate. Now we're in war zone. Please, baby, don't go, don't go, don't go.